like a hotel lobby. Took all of my pictures before the city forgot.
Good morning, guys. So today we are at a little Mediterranean village and I am going to be taking some film photos for the first time with my lovely model, Sydney. Today we're going for a French New Wave sort of style, French fashion icons like Bridget Bardot and Anna Karina. I am shooting today on a point and shoot Kodak Ektar H35. This is my first film camera. Sam got it for me for my birthday, and I put some Fuji 200 in here. I know that this camera is built for 100 ISO film, but I really wanted to use Fujifilm, and this is what I could find in my budget. So the photos will be a little overexposed, but I typically overexpose my photos anyways, so I don't think it'll be a big deal, but we'll see. This is a half frame camera, and I heard you guys tell me in my film video that I should really try out film, and I'm really surprised that no one said to get a half frame camera because I get 72 photos with this versus 36, so you get more photos out of a roll of film, which is more cost efficient, and I'm surprised no one said anything about that. We're just gonna walk around and go take some photos. It was super windy the day that we went out to take photos, so a lot of our time shooting was spent just waiting for the wind to die down, so that way Sydney's hair wasn't flying around and my hair was also flying in front of the lens. Getting in the shot and I keep having to hold them back. Alright, it is time for my final thoughts and feelings on shooting film for the first time. I love this camera. I think it's a super great one for beginners like myself. I'm very glad that I started on a point and shoot. It allowed me to just really focus on the framing and composition instead of having to worry about Sunny 16 and getting my settings right for proper exposure. I also liked that it's a half frame camera, so I have 72 frames. Admittedly, I was very surprised about how long it took me to complete the roll of film. With digital photography, I usually average about 100 photos per hour, and that's because I take 3 photos per one pose just in case someone blinks or something is out of focus. But with this, I actively told myself to slow down and watch for the model pose, framing, and composition. And I told myself, you just get one, and then we're moving on to the next pose, next location spot, what have you. Those are principles of film that I want to bring over to my digital work because I think it's really important to slow down and really hone your eye. So those are just skills that I want to develop to help me grow as an artist. I found myself feeling very anxious immediately after my session with Sydney. I had no idea how the photos looked, and I was so worried that we spent an hour in the Texas heat to have no reward from our efforts. I was scared that they were going to be very overexposed or underexposed because I don't know how this works. I had to put all of my faith into this camera, and admittedly, I'm a bit of a control freak. But then after I worked with this for a few more days, I just found myself really enjoying the process of using it. I was so excited to finish my roll, and I took it to a local film lab to be developed, and I was just so excited to get my scans back from that. But this was a lot of fun, and I want to take this camera on vacations and to parties or events with friends just to capture memories. I'm so happy. It was so much fun. I don't want people to think that I don't admire film photography. I've always admired film photography. It's just always been something very intimidating for me. But I had so much fun with this, and I think film photography is going to be an avenue for me to just keep it fun for personal work. I don't know if I'll ever offer film photos as a part of my business. I'm having so much fun with it right now, and I just started, so we'll see how that continues. I'm very excited to continue, but I'm so excited. I feel so inspired. After I finished with Sydney, we were in the car, and I just had all these different ideas for future photo shoots for film, and my creative cup is very full at the moment, and this was just a wonderful experience. But those are all of my final thoughts and feelings. If you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you so much. I know this portion was probably very wordy and rambly. I had a lot of feelings, and I needed to share them. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you would like to see more, feel free to subscribe, leave a likey like, all the good YouTube jazz, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!